Look at that. There one is inside. Oh, I hate that they have it around ropes. Hour and 12 minutes, 68 miles away. All right, we are solo vlogging it today. My wife's at home, house chores, and I had to see the Cybertruck. It's not as big of a deal to her. She's kind of thinks it's ugly anyway. So I'm actually driving to the Tesla dealer, if you can call it a dealer, in Alpharetta, Georgia, because that Tesla location has a Cybertruck. Supposedly. I haven't seen one yet. I haven't seen any other Atlanta YouTubers go there to check it out yet. So I'm hoping it's actually there. So click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. And let's get to the Alpharetta Tesla dealer to see the Cybertruck in person for the first time. I'll get into my feelings and what I think about the Cybertruck at the end of this video. It always happens. Good old 400. We're now 13 minutes, 12 miles away from hopefully seeing the Cybertruck for the first time.
Got a lot of bands, but don't you understand? Better feel with your money where your mouth is.
Alright, so we're getting off the exit. Luckily, there's some urban superchargers here, I believe, so I'll be able to get a little boost since I didn't charge up enough for this long trip. You may remember when I brought Amanda up here to test drive the Model Y. This was her first time driving a Tesla here. So we're going to go right behind the Tesla dealer and hit the chargers. So, Apple store's here, Tesla store is here. There is a Cybertruck in there. Oh my God. All right, let's go park. Oh yeah, look at this. This is perfect. I've never charged at these actually. Can I make it? Not gonna try. All right, we can end our trip. We'll get us a little boost charge here and check out the Cybertruck. Let's charge. So these might look familiar to you. I used these once before in Florida. So these are like called urban superchargers. They look kind of like V4s, but they max out at just 72 kilowatts. So it gives you a good charge where it takes a little longer, where you can explore a place like this. Just make sure, yeah, we're charging. So let's go check out the Cybertruck. All right, the big moment. Had to do it. Look at that. There one is inside. Oh, I hate that they have it around ropes. Oh wow, so it don't seem as big. It's actually got a mirror, so this is like a full production model. So fancy. Wow. Foundation series badges. They've just like got it lit up in here. I don't think I've ever seen this. The actual computers and stuff. Wow. It's not as big as I genuinely thought. I gotta get photos now. Oh, I didn't see those hooks before on the front. Wow. Oh, I don't know what to say. There's your charge port. I hate this rope here. Ah, terrible. So amazing though. Wow. That's amazing. Dang, these tires are massive. Wow. Big windshield wiper too. So cool. So amazing. So to me, of course there's a loud truck behind me. To me, it's not nearly as big as I originally thought. Like, let me get in the car and I'll give you my thoughts on it. Thanks to these urban chargers for my free charging. I don't know, actually probably wasn't free. Thank you, little urban supercharger. All right. Just out of curiosity, that cost us $3 whopping. Nice. All right, well, that I'm a little speechless. After seeing it in person, it does look so much better, in my opinion. Like, it's a big truck, but it's not so oversized. I personally feel like that during the unveiling event 4+ years ago at this point, that it seemed like a massive truck. Like this was going to be like an F-350 size truck or something. And seeing it in person, it looks like a normal like F-150. Now I will say that the tires on this thing are ginormous. They're like 35 or 36 inches. They're freaking huge. So that brings me to the couple of things that I'm not such a fan of. One, the Foundation series, like you saw here, can only be bought in that type of model. I can't get the truck with smaller tires. I would have to buy rims and buy smaller tires. At some point, Tesla's going to start selling these trucks without the Foundation series, at which point I think it'll have more like street tires. Now, if it's anything like the Rivians, I believe the Rivians were only getting like 290 or 300 miles on their giant adventure tires, which is similar to these on the Cybertruck that I believe get you 340. And so once you put street tires on it, I believe you'll probably get closer, this is a guesstimate, to about 400 miles on a Cybertruck. Reason being, the big tires just kind of kill the range that you get, and when you put in smaller, more street tires, you're able to get better range. So if this dual motor starts at 340 miles of range with those giant tires, I could picture it possibly being closer to 400, maybe 380 with normal street tires. Now, of course, when you're doing 70, 80 miles per hour down the road, you're going to be lucky to get 250, 260 miles of driving, like I get kind of with my Model 3. I get 300 miles on 100% charge, but by the time I'm doing 80 miles per hour, I'm looking to go 180 miles. Other than the tires and the cost, I absolutely want this truck more than anything, but at $80,000, and then you tag on a $20,000 Foundation Series badge, you're at over $100,000 without taxes and fees. I would not be able to get a $7,500 credit since the truck's more than $80,000. So for me, I think at this point, the Foundation Series is just, I'm not going to do it. The tax credit to give me $7,500 is like a free down payment, and not getting that makes it not worth it. But I would keep my spot in line and absolutely get a regular Cybertruck as soon as they make those available and call me to pick one up. So I think from this point forward, I'm going to be looking closer to the refreshed Model 3. The refreshed Model 3, I'll pop one up here. Looks beautiful. These are over in Europe and China. Unfortunately, they're not in America yet. I think they'll be coming pretty soon. I would say probably March, if not summer. In terms of a business expense, which is what a lot of this is, I run YouTube as a business. So if I'm buying something, I have to make sure that I can make profit from it. I think I could make a little more profit from the refreshed Model 3 than I could from buying the super expensive Cybertruck and not being able to make as much YouTube profit. The world was that? So I think that's my thoughts right now. I think I'm going to nix the idea of a Foundation Series. Would not even try it. I originally was really planning to try it, but that's before I realized the tax credit cut out at $80K. So at this point, we're going to hope for the refreshed Model 3. As soon as those drop, I'm going to go on Tesla's website, pay the $250, and we're going to trade in this Model 3 for a refreshed Model 3. We'll make all kinds of videos with it, talking about it, showing it, etc. And I think that would be the better expense than the Foundation Cybertruck. And then hopefully in a year or so, whenever they get a regular dual motor that's not Foundation Series ready for me, I would in return get that truck. It does look amazing though. You definitely got to see it in person. If you've only seen the photos, they don't do it justice. Make sure you see one in person before you make your full opinion. I think that'll do it for this video. I'm going to get out of here. We're probably going to go make another video over by Cumberland Mall. They have a Rivian Adventure Network chargers there, which is their version of superchargers. Figured I'd check them out. So click a like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. And we'll see you in the next video. Deuces.